Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're starting another giveaway, this time for the 36,000 subscriber giveaway. We're already at 37, so I'm getting a little behind with all the love you guys have been showing me. So we're going to give away our first gold pass here for this giveaway. All you got to do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max of one entry. All the other rules are in the pinned comment and description of the video. Now, let's turn our attention to this army right here. Guys, I've made a super Hydra quad Yeti clone army, and it's ridiculous. I promise. I was doing some friendly challenges. I've got some new bases, so I was only allowed to try on one of them, and I was trying on clanmates. As you can see here, where is it? Right here. Oh, there it is. I was in clan chat going crazy because in my first, I was like, you know what? Let's just try it in hard mode. Sub 100 seconds. So it's like 93 seconds there in hard mode, which is ridiculous. For you players that don't know how hard mode is, no pun intended there, but seriously, it's legit. And this army made it feel like nothing. So I was starting off, just to snipe out air defenses. Nothing really changes. Queen shot from one side, royal champion at the other. How do you decide that? Well, you can also look at your sweepers. So the sweeper positioning is like this. So I could start either from this pet house or this army camp right here to snipe that out. My goal was to get at least out one of the sweepers. So we're going to start with that. As you can see, queen drops in at 1:30. So it's actually 90 seconds, but both sweepers are gone. We missed the air defense, no problem. Start with the royal champion. Spread out the super dragons a little bit more. I like running the raid gem on this one instead of the healing tome. Nice to speed up these dragons. And then I just delay the minion prince and dragon rider drop. Get the warden ability going. Make sure they're all healed up, because you don't want them to take this damage, especially with that rage tower right there. And then watch the Yeti placement here. The blimp lands a little bit outside, so I want them to hop that wall, right? So look at this placement. We're going to get them overlapped in towards the next wall. When I make sure that's there, I drop two more and the rage, and now that's perfect. All the Yetis are going to distract, take care of that town hall compartment. Minion prince leading the charge over there on the left-hand side with the dragon riders, and it pats so nicely. Dragon riders work with the minion prince, there's 5 of them, and then super dragons kind of play this swarm game from behind. It's unbelievable. They mesh so well with the Yetis, because look, you get so much tanking from the Yetis. Your world champion's just about to go down now. Still going to get that multi-archer tower with us. I think should get it at least with that Phoenix. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited to have this work. We're going to go test it in Legends League now. But I am very, very impressed. And I'm not joking. A first thing I did, I was just like, you know what, let's try it in hard mode. Boom, 3-star. No joke. You can ask anyone in the clan, all the chat there. It was going kind of crazy. I was just like, wow, this is unbelievable. But now, let's go to Legends League. I had been cooking this in the lab. Genuinely, I was at university doing just some work. I couldn't wait to get home to film this video, guys. I was just thinking about it nonstop, doing practice attacks. And it's been so good in friendly challenges, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, rage tower in the core. A Yeti blimp kind of goes nuts there. But then we have 2 sweepers pointing like this for that invisibility tower. So I think it might be worthwhile to take that out for sure. And then I might have to enter in that direction, but try getting the blimp maybe from a different side. So let's do that. Let's set that off by this pet house. Fire that off. We got one of them. I'm going to go, you know what? Or should I just pop my, no, royal champion not there is not smart. I'm going to go her at the opposite side. I'm going to get my super dragons actually in towards here. Warden. Get the minion prince in. I might do it early. Warden ability, we shall see. Because I don't want to lose my minion prince. And then I'm going to blimp out a different compartment. Try getting in towards that core. I get in towards that core, I'm on fire. So even if I can barely get it to reach and it just starts to jump in walls, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to go Yetis like this. Oh, you know what? We might actually end up getting Yetimites, which is not great realistically. But watch this minion prince. It's going to fire an amazing shot here. Frost all of that over. So not working exactly to plan, but I think we got this to work. So minion prince is going to carve in towards the core of the base. Hopefully we can take out that fire spitter. We got super dragons at the top side. They'll work there. Realistically, the only thing that can hurt us now is that air defense. If my minion prince can finish off this scatter shot, we are probably pretty good to go here. Dragon riders. That super dragon's going to probably tank for as long as possible. There we go. Take care of that air defense. And we got our 3-star. So, and we still have dragons down here too. Guys, this is unbelievable. I knew it though, because it was way too good in friendly challenges. I was actually kind of blown away. And now we finally get to put it into action. Another 90-second 3-star. Guys, we are cooking with dragons. We're the Dragon Master over here. Seriously, I hate to call myself that, but I just like to have some fun with it. But seriously, unbelievable. I'll see you in the next attack. Okay, just a little tidbit before we go into the next attack. Doesn't matter if you're Town Hall 17 to Town Hall 11. If your CC's at 55 to 35, you just want to fit as many Yetis as you can. If you can only fit one, that's fine. You're just going to be cloning anyway. For me, I can fit 54. I'm not going to add a second troop in there. I don't want like an archer barb because you risk them getting cloned. So I just wanted to mention that. Now, let's head in for our next attack. So, okay, not a very, very strong base. We got 2 sweepers pointing like this. I don't have a great shot to take either sweeper out. Well, I could take out both sweepers technically with the shot up, but do I want that or should I focus on air defenses? You know what? Let's just go and take out them. Why not? Perfect. And then Royal Champion at the opposite side. And then Loons down. Super Dragons. Warden. I'm going to let these Super Dragons work for just a little bit before I get in this blimp. And Dragon Riders. Here we go. Perfect. Got everything in there. And then, as you can see, we're going to clone like this. Just kind of like a box method so the Yetis go everywhere. What I really like to do is drop the Yetis kind of in the middle of that blimp. In the middle of those clones. And then they just kind of go everywhere. And it works quite nicely. For me, at least. You guys can try different things that work well for you. Minion Prince ability at this point. Probably just right now. Frost that section over. This Dragon Rider, ideally, if it can snipe out that air defense, would be sweet. Or these 2 Super Dragons. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. Let's see if they can take care of the Super... oh my gosh. The Minion Prince. My god, I can't even say its name. All good, though. Top side, we have a bunch of Super Dragons, Dragon Riders. We got the Minion Prince up there, too. And we should be able to clear the backside of this base, no problem. Still have 1 minute and 50 seconds left here. This is why I really like the Henchman Puppet. Give you nice distraction and tank for a little while your troops catch up. A little bit surprised of how we ran out of force. But I shouldn't be. That Queen's Giant Arrow, I'm still kind of... I'm not going to say regretting. I just wasn't too sure if I was fond of that. I think we could have found something better for that. Maybe the air defense would have been the better choice. But you know, it's always nice to discuss. We still got our 3-star, which is awesome. But I think it might have been better off taking out some air defenses. But hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda. We got our 3-star. That's what we want to see. But now, I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, let's see if we can keep this going. So far, so good. Okay, what do we want to do this time around? Kind of having another struggle with these sweepers and air defenses. Should we go for the air defenses? Should we go for the sweeper? Could we get both? I think from this elixir collector, I should be able to get this air defense here, maybe that sweeper, and this backside air defense. So let's try doing that shot. Queen right here at this corner. Perfect. And I think that might do the trick. Oh, I do not. Oh, that's tough. All good, though. We're not going to dwell on it too long. I'm going to get the Royal Champion down here near the Town Hall. Spread around our Super Dragons, Warden, Minion Prince, Blimp, Dragon Riders. Pop the Warden ability. Everything stays safe. Royal Champion's actually helping out by the Town Hall, which is quite nice. I'm just going to go like this. Boom, boom, boom. We'll pop them all there. Get the Yetis out. They'll be able to distract. This Minion Prince are going to pop its ability quite soon as we face those raged up defenses. Yes, we went into a sweeper, but it's no problem. I knew I could use my Royal Champion ability. The Yeti Bomb was the best. It's debatable, but I knew I used it this time more so for pathing. Top side, I knew could get handled with my Queen, and then in the core, we've got a bunch of Super Dragons. Bottom side, we got Super Dragons as well. And, you know, this should not be too big of an issue. We saw Dragon Riders at the top side, which is nice. And that big Super Dragon just hanking for them right now. And then our Minion Prince ends up going down here. So now it's just going to be a battle for cleanup. But in terms of power, we definitely have that in spades. It's just going to be a tiny bit slower because these dragons do take their time. But hey, it is what it is. Those Dragon Riders maybe can get that multi-archer tower for us. We shall see. Do they have the strength? I think they do. Oh, wow, they got it. Okay, nice. And they're going to clean up here. And we got ourselves another 3-star. I say we do one more. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we can definitely do one more. Hopefully we can find an even better base. But seriously, really, really good stuff here. You love to see Super Hydra, which is so fun, you know? I love how many different strategies this triple or quad Yeti clone is bringing out. But trust me, there's one I'm going to post in like 2 days that I've been working on, still practicing, still getting down, and I'm bringing in back, I should say, one of the OG strategies. So stay tuned for that as well. I was going to show another Legends League attack, but I was like, you know what? No. I forgot because I probably just wanted to forget it. We've had a perfect CWL so far. Look what your boy ended up doing. A 2-star, 65%. Boomy. Just brutal. I really could have used someone else's help, like all 37,000 of you, to try telling me the right thing to do on this base. I think I was trying to make a plan for it for so long, I just couldn't. But this is the main reason I wanted to show this, is because sometimes you can plan as much as you want. You can still fail, and then you could have played that game. Oh, I should have done this, or I could have done this, or what would have happened if I had done this? Well, I'll explain my thought process, and then I'll explain kind of what I thought went wrong. I thought I saw a great shot here. I see 2 air defenses, right? I thought they lined up perfectly with this elixir collector. Maybe it was my positioning, because I tried placing them right in the middle of my queen. My thought here was, we'll fire that shot, we'll take care of both these air defenses, but it also sets that funnel for that 9 o'clock side. My role champion, pop her ability automatically at this gold collector. She'll take care of this multi-archer tower, this air defense right here as well, but then also these surrounding buildings with the Electro Boot aura. Now, here is the main thing that bugged me. I was like, you know what? I can get my Super Dragons to take care of this Town Hall area. But then I was like, do I blimp there? Is that really worthwhile? So what I decided to go with, I'm like, you know what? I can blimp out this monolith and get Yetis everywhere in there. And hopefully my Super Dragons catch up in time. That way they provide that tanking. Look what actually ends up happening. A little bit of a disappointment, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you're not always going to 3-star. So get my queen shot in. Boom, thought I had it. Missed that backside air defense. Really sad. Roll champion at the opposite side. Then I get my balloons down, get my warden down, and minion print. At this point, I'm good to go. I maybe could have popped the warden ability a little bit later. I didn't like how I popped the minion prince ability. I'll blame that I clicked that. I felt like that was a little bit of a mismanaged fat finger, because I actually intended for that to happen once the warden ability wore off. You can believe me or not, but seriously, that's what I meant to do. And I think that's key mistake 1. Then I start focusing on the blimp. Blimp, I feel like, was really well executed. So I'm going to get my clones in. I do it a little bit slower. Make sure I clone the Yetis instead of the actual Yetimites. They tear that down. I look over here. I'm like, oh my God, we hit that Giga Bomb. So that was another thing. It's just like, dude, I was just too early on the warden ability, and then should have waited on the minion prince ability. We kind of swarmed the base as best as we could, but here we kind of just fluttered. So Super Dragons got picked off. I really just didn't get what I wanted. But if you actually break it down in its sense, we get this air defense and we time those abilities better. Genuinely, I believe this is a 3-star. I know for some of you are like, Aki, that's cap. You can believe it or not, but it's those tiny details that turn you into a great 3-star attacker, or sometimes you plop 2-star 65% on a base in CWL when you were going perfect. Yes, I want to cry. Will I? Probably. But no, I just needed to show that because seriously, it happens to all of us. Even the YouTubers, we love to act on our high horse. We show 3-stars off all the time. But guys, we fail too. I love to show them because I think you learn as much from a fail as you do from a 3-star attack. Let me know what you thought about this video. Are you going to be using Super Hydra? I really hope you do. It's genuinely really good. I know I post a bunch of strategies all the time. Call them like the best ones ever. I have to make good titles too. I want people to click it, but then I also care about the YouTube algorithm because obviously I invest time into this. I obviously want to do a good job. So let me know what strategies you like to use. I genuinely do. When I put out a strategy, I believe it, and I do think it's strong. Do I think everyone is the most broken of all time? No, but I do believe these ones, seriously, with the Quad Yeti, for how easy it is, it's truly game-breaking because you don't have to do much. But again, Exhibit A here, you have fails sometimes too. But again, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to enter the Gold Pass giveaway. This is the first one for 36,000 subscribers. We're already at 37,000, so we're going to have to keep these Gold Passes going here for a little bit. But again, I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for that. You'll love it. Peace out.